Hi everybody, and welcome to the channel. I hope you guys are having a good day. I really do. Well, I wanted to come to y'all with something a little bit more lighthearted. Um, I looked at some of my videos, y'all, and I know they're a little heavy, and I'm just kind of an intense person. I don't know. Who knows? I wanted to title this video, The Little Tick That Would, because, okay, probably about 5 years ago, there was this place in Texas that I loved to go for vacation. And we would just go, we'd take the animals and we would go and stay for like 3 or 4 days. And after I got Lyme, like I really didn't want to have anything to do outdoors, which was so, you know, for me, it's counterintuitive. It's just not me at all. Well, I stressed about it and I stressed about it, and I thought, you know what, if I get bit again, if something happens, I get a bug bite or whatever, I can't go through this again. You know, I just have to avoid, being outdoors. Well, the time was coming, and I had a lot of anxiety, and I did pray about it. Well, so we went, and we were laying out by some water, and it was hot. You know, it was just hot. It was hotter than, you know what. And I just could not get comfortable. I was like, gosh, if I lay down and I just relax, I can't control. I'm not gonna be able to control anything. I wanted to go back to the cabin, and no, I did. I finally laid down and I closed my eyes and I thought, okay, God, you're in charge. And then probably about 2 or 3 hours later, I was really ready to go in, and the dogs were getting kind of hot, and you know, we were getting in and out of the water, and I was checking myself, you know, and all that, and I was like, I'm fine. Well, that night we had a campfire, and we were sitting out, and I was really relaxed, and I went like this, and I felt something, and I didn't want to pull it off, but I knew what it was because I've had a million of them, you know. And not a million, but, you know, I've had my fair share. And I thought, you've got to be kidding me. You know, you've got to be kidding me. So I pulled it off, and I looked at it, and it was like a spotted deer tick. And it wasn't fully engorged, but I knew it had been on there for at least 6 to 7 hours. So I put my clove oil, which I take with me everywhere, and some ice, and I just about froze the area behind my ear off. And then I put that clove oil until it just burned, you know. And which I find clove oil to be an incredible. That clove oil, if you put it in a little spray bottle with some water, will stop a water bug or a roach in its tracks almost instantaneously. So it's my natural herbicide. So my husband burned the tick, and I said, you know, babe, am I going to get sick again? You know, did I deserve this? Am I going to get sick again? He said, no, you're not going to get sick again. You're not. And he said, even if you did, you know how to handle it. And so what I got out of that, though, I finally, before I went to sleep, realized what that was. And that was God reminding me that I'm not in control, and that I can run, but I can't hide. And that nature has her own, she's her own entity. And that I cannot let that keep me from living my life. And so after that is when I started to garden again. And I really treasured that experience, because I knew, if you've ever heard of the term, like when God winks, that he winked at me. He was letting me know. You know, I did start to garden again. I don't unnecessarily expose myself, and I dress like it's winter when it's summer, and I don't worry so much about getting it again. And that was another gift from that. That was such a gift from above, from my Father, Heavenly Father, because I quit worrying so much about getting it again. That was another thing that used to really haunt me, plague me. But now I will show you that I do have a very small garden. And to tell you the truth, I just really don't worry about it so much anymore, because once you've been really debilitated, and I do know that you can get reinfected with it, but I know that if that were to happen, I would know what to do. And I think the chances of that are pretty slim. But main point of my story is that you can't mess with Mother Nature. Someone else is in charge, and you can't let it keep you from living your life and doing the things you want to do. Now, you may not be able to do them 24 hours a day, and things may be scaled way back, but that's okay. I have limits and I have limitations, and I do honor those. I honor those because I'm not in control. And there is a story in the Bible, I think it's Josiah. He was very willful and had to do things his own way. But anyway, it humbles you and reminds you that, you're not in charge. So just wanted to share that with you, and that if you are sick, of course, take the precautions, the necessary precautions. Be reasonable, and it doesn't mean you have to flaunt, yourself everywhere. But I just thought that was a story that needed sharing, because I do have a small garden and I enjoy it, and nature's always been a huge part of my life. And I think in a way that was her telling me she wanted me back in the game, wanted me back in her care. So anyway, I hope you guys are doing well, and I'm feeling better today. And I love you guys, and I'll talk to you really soon. Okay, my warrior angels.